together makes our environment. Plants, animal, microorganism, soil, water, air, temperature, humidity, rainfall, etc. These all together make our environments. Living components of environment are known as biotic component, such as plants, animals, microorganisms, etc. Non-living component of environment are known as abiotic components, such as soil, air, water, temperature, sunlight, rainfall, etc. Living components include plants. Plants are called producer, as they are also called autotrophs. Producer because they produce food for all the living organisms found on this earth. They are called autotrophs as they are able to make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Second living component of environments are animals. They are also called consumers or heterotrophs, as they cannot make their own food. They are dependent on other animals and plants to obtain their food. Heterotrophs can be further classified as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and parasites also. Example of plant parasite is dodder or the amarbale. Decomposers. Microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi obtain their food from dead and decaying matters and replenish the lost nutrient of the soil and maintain the mineral cycle. Heterotrophs are the animal or the consumers that feed on plants as well as other animals to obtain their food. Producer, it is told to you that these are the plants, green plants, as they produce food for other animals. Consumers are the animal or heterotrophs that consume the food produced by the producer. And decomposers, it is told to you earlier that these are the microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi that decompose the biodegradable material into simple form to fix the lost nutrient of the soil. Decomposers are mostly bacteria and fungi. Decomposers are the most important part of the environment, as they not only maintain the mineral cycle but they also keep our environment clean. Decomposers help in the decomposition of biodegradable wastage. Biodegradable wastage are those wastage which are easily decomposed by bacteria and fungi. Some material which are not decomposed by bacteria and fungi are non-biodegradable wastage, such as plastic, chemicals, polythene, glasses, etc. Biodegradable wastage are commonly produced by our kitchen, such as peelings of the fruits and vegetables, paper waste, plant and animal waste. These wastage are easily decomposed by decomposers. When biodegradable wastage are decomposed by decomposers, sooner or later they convert into compost. Compost are useful for improving the soil fertility. Compost can be prepared at our home under a pit. If we collect the biodegradable wastage and leave it for few days, it can be converted into compost. When earthworms or white worms, the red worms are added to the compost, these compost get converted into vermicompost. Vermicompost are more beneficial with the compare of compost. It can be added to the soil to make the soil fertile. It is eco-friendly in the nature. Plant easily absorb vermicompost to follow their growth and developments. Nowadays, vermicomposting is followed by number of states to save their environment. Next one is the decomposers. Decomposers are the microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi that decompose the biodegradable wastage. They obtain their food from dead and decaying matters. They keep our environment clean. They maintain the mineral cycle. Fungi and bacteria are example of decomposers. Fungus, the most common decomposers found in our surrounding, that is the agaricus or the mushroom. We are familiar with this umbrella-like structure that they are having. Mushroom are of two types, edible and non-edible. Edible mushroom are rich source of protein and other minerals. The non-edibles are the sources of poison. They are found in the forest. These fungi grow at those places where the deterioration or decomposition process is going on. They also decompose the dead and decaying matter into simpler form. They also maintain the mineral cycle. Scavenger. These organisms feed on the dead animals or the rotten meat, etc. These animals also help to keep our environment clean. Top scavengers are eagle, vulture, hyenas, crabs, crow, etc. These animals feed on the food left by the carnivorous animal. These are also an important part of our ecosystem as they also help in keeping the environment clean. After scavenger, we need to talk about food chain. Food chain is an important part of the ecosystem because flow of energy from one organism to another that is take place by the food chain. This is the process in which one organism eats another and later that organism is consumed by another, in which the flow of nutrients and energy move from one organism to another that ensure the survival of life on the earth. Mineral cycle. To play the mineral cycle, the role of decomposers is most important. Decomposers convert the dead plants and animals into minerals while obtaining their food. That minerals are fixed into the soil. Later, these minerals are utilized by green plants to follow growth. Animals consume the green plants and green parts of the green plants and produce the waste material, that is the animal dropping. Decomposers decompose the animal dropping and fixed the mineral into the soil. Later on, that minerals again used by the green plants. Sooner or later, green plants and animals going to die and again the decomposers decompose them to fix the last nutrient into the soil. In this way, mineral cycle continuously work in this nature. Mineral cycle are maintained mostly by the decomposers. And in the last, it is our duty to save our environment, to aware the peoples. This program was first run on 5th June 1973, and since 1973 it is continuously observed on every year on 5th June as World Environment Day. It is our duty to save our environment. We should try to run towards renewable sources of energy, and we should reduce the consumptions of the fossil fuel. We should save energy and save environment. Thanks for watching. I will bring the second lesson of the 6th standard.